The Community Health Center of Southeast Kansas is investing in rural health care right here in rural SEK. I'm Zach Dodge with How, coming up.
Joplin city leaders vote to again adjust the city's COVID-19 response.
The four states' most watched news starts now.
Showers and thunderstorms could move into the four states. This is KOAM News at 6. We go straight to Chief Meteorologist Doug Heddy.
Yeah, so far today we've had a lot of clouds. Temperatures are pretty good throughout the day, and we've had a few random isolated little sprinkles south of Interstate 44, and a few thunderstorms have popped up east of Springfield. But besides that, most of us look pretty good. We actually got our cold front that dropped through a couple hours ago, and that kind of stabilizes our atmosphere a bit. So we don't really have a very big threat for strong or severe storms for us tonight. These are mainly going to stay to our south, but you can start to see some showers and some thunderstorms which are popping up down through central Oklahoma. And this moisture will head toward us later on tonight, and that's going to give us good chances for showers and thunderstorms. Kind of a loud night. It just doesn't look like we're going to cross that threshold into severe, which is good news. So let's go through the evening hours. Showers, thunderstorms increase late this evening into the overnight hours. Periods of showers, periods of thunderstorms, could even get some heavy amounts of rain, which is going to last into tomorrow morning. So we're going to break down this system and look at the rest of the week here in just a bit.
All right, catch you then. Studies show that by 2025, Kansas will need an additional 290 primary care physicians. Studies also show only 2% of new doctors want to practice in towns with fewer than 25,000 residents. That leaves rural areas like Crawford County in a tough spot. KOAM's Zach Dodge shows us what a healthcare provider is doing in Pittsburgh to keep medical professionals in Southeast Kansas.
The average age here for a dentist or a doctor is 60. And there is no hope of replacing them with recruitment.
A scary thought, especially after seeing the importance of health care during the pandemic. But instead of gaining access to care, residents in Southeast Kansas have been losing it over the years as rural clinics and hospitals close and doctors retire without someone new to fill their shoes.
People will come, get the loan repayment, and then go to where they really want to be, which is often a big city or closer to their families.
So the Community Health Center of Southeast Kansas is trying to do something about it. Construction has officially begun on the John Perello Education Center. It'll be a place where students in CHC's new Family Practice Residency program can learn, a place where students of all ages can learn more about the medical field, and where students in several professions can collaborate and get hands-on training.
Hopefully inspire some young folks to go into healthcare and then keep those who want to finish their education here and practice for all of Southeast Kansas. We're growing our own.
This is more and better healthcare and long into the future, which is a great thing. And if we want our communities to continue to grow, it's important that people have access to healthcare.
Officials hope construction on the $6 million, 16,000 square foot facility will be complete at this time next year. In Pittsburgh, Zach Dodge, KOAM News.
According to a study done in 2013 and published by American Family Physician, 56% of family medicine physicians practice within 100 miles of where they did their residency program. Tonight, Joplin City Council will meet to discuss possibly easing some COVID-19 restrictions. One question is whether service workers can hold off on wearing face coverings. But there are other restrictions still in place. The council will take inventory on what those are and then decide if they want to maintain or remove any other restrictions. City says there's still confusion surrounding what measures are or are not in place and hope to clarify things tonight. We're going to have the latest from that meeting tonight at 10. A former Webb City teacher gets a 10-year prison sentence but could serve as little as 4 months for child molestation charges. A judge today sentenced Nicholas Popejoy to 10 years in prison with a 120-day shock treatment. At the conclusion of that shock treatment, the judge will determine if Popejoy will serve the remainder of his 10-year sentence or be placed on probation. Popejoy was originally charged with statutory sodomy for sexually assaulting a student while Popejoy was a coach and teacher at Webb City Junior High. A Joplin man, Ruben Rosal, will serve 15 years in prison for 3 counts of child molestation. He pled guilty to those charges back in March as part of a plea deal. That deal saw the dismissal of 2 counts of child molestation and statutory sodomy. Rosal was arrested for having inappropriate contact with a minor back in 2018. Employees at a Pittsburgh Casey's are left picking up the pieces after a car drove into the store on South Broadway. No one was hurt, but EMS, fire, and police all responded to the scene. No word yet on just what led to that crash. Parsons, Kansas woman is dead after a crash in Oklahoma. The Oklahoma Highway Patrol says Coletta Alvarado died in a crash on 169 north of Delaware County. The driver of another car involved in the crash was taken to the hospital but later released. Still ahead, we might take clean drinking water for granted, but Missouri American Water is working to make sure we're aware of how much work goes into making that water drinkable. And later, the superintendent of schools in Wellsville, Kansas, talks about an incident in his district that landed a state lawmaker behind bars. Low-income Missourians are getting a break as the state extends its energy assistance program. Now, through May 31st, residents can apply for assistance through the Economic Security Corporation's Energy Assistance Program. To qualify, residents must be responsible for paying home heating costs. They must have $3,000 or less in their bank, retirement, or investment accounts. They must be a U.S. citizen and earn no more than 60% of the state median income. You can find a link to apply in this story on our website. That's KOAMnewsnow.com. You're probably very aware of water. You've heard of it. Its existence is kind of required for ours. What you might be less aware of is the work that goes into making that water safe. That's what National Drinking Water Week is all about. Drinking Water Week focuses on building awareness of the critical role drinking water plays in everyday life. Currently, more than 880 million people globally do not have access to safe drinking water.
Countries in the world today that die of waterborne illness, which is difficult to believe in the United States, where we have drinking water that comes out of our faucets every day. But it's important that we know that it's a resource that is limited and one that we shouldn't take for granted.
As part of the week, Missouri American Water is highlighting ongoing water pipe replacement projects. One of those projects includes replacing 2,000 feet of pipe around 4th to 1st on Monroe in Joplin. Joplin man's $50,000 richer, and luck played even more of a role than you might expect. Brian Burton went to the Casey's store near Airport Drive. He was after the Missouri Lottery's $100,000 cash. The clerk accidentally gave him a millionaire money ticket. Yeah, it's okay. The ticket added an extra $50,000 to his bank account, minus taxes, of course. Burton, naturally, was very excited, called his wife immediately to share the news. The Harlem Globetrotters are calling Southwest Missouri home this summer. Silver Dollar City today announced the world-famous basketball team will bring its show to the theme park's Summer Festival. That starts on June 12th, runs through August 8th. The Globetrotters will host a 30-minute skills showcase throughout the festival. A little bit later, a Missouri community mourns the loss of 2 teens in a deadly shooting.
Plus, showers and thunderstorms increasing for us tonight. We're going to look at that coming up. Well, it's turned out to be a pretty good day for us today. Temperature is nice, well into the 70s, even though we've had a lot of clouds, but partly sunny skies at times. And we're going to get some showers and thunderstorms in here as we go through the overnight hours tonight. Rainfall for the month, of course, the month just kicked off, only a little over a tenth for the year, almost 15 inches. Average is about 13, so we're about 2 inches above where we should be for this time of the year. Temps pretty good, 71, Nevada 72, in Neosho 74 in Miami. Chanute is sitting at 76. We had south winds, and then our cold front dropped in during the afternoon hours. So everybody's got a north wind, and because we have a north wind, we have a little bit more stable air mass. That's good news. Doesn't mean we're going to have very strong or severe storms. A little bit of sunshine peeking out currently outside, sitting at 72. North winds at about 10. Humidity is at 71%. Through the evening hours, clouds stick around. Scattered showers and thunderstorms start to pop up, especially late this evening into the overnight hours. Eventually we'll drop back near 50 for an overnight low. But not too much is going on out there right now. We've had a few spotty little showers, but that is just about it. We are fairly quiet. Any action is out across central parts of Missouri and also down through parts of Oklahoma. But you can see where the front is right across northwestern Arkansas. So south of that front, that's where the unstable air mass is. That's why we have tornado watches in effect Oklahoma and parts of Texas. And this will spread into Arkansas. That's where most of the action is going to be. On the backside, we do have some showers and thunderstorms. This little batch will kind of rotate through as we head into the morning hours for us tomorrow. All right, let's go through time. Here's 9 p.m. Hit, miss, little spotty showers. Thunderstorms start to pop up late this evening toward the midnight hour. Some of these could be stronger, maybe some very small hail, a lot of thunder, a lot of lightning, but nothing too strong, nothing severe. Periods of strong showers and thunderstorms throughout the overnight hours. And then here's in the morning hours, we'll start to get on the back side of this wave. And what that will do for us then is just give us periods of showers, maybe a random little thunder shower through the morning hours. Most of the rain will be out of here during the afternoon, even a little bit of sunshine trying to peek out late in the day. 56 to start, and then we should make it right around 60 during the afternoon as our temperatures are going to, they'll warm up a little bit by the time we get a little bit of sunshine in here. All right, clouds increase again for us late tomorrow night, and then kind of partly sunny skies on Wednesday. We have a weak wave, which is going to rotate through Wednesday night. That could give us a few showers Wednesday night into Thursday morning, but not that big of a deal. Rainfall tonight, a lot of areas pick up a quarter, maybe half an inch, maybe some isolated heavier amounts across the region as this system rolls through. And if we look down the road, we have that next system Wednesday night. We are going to warm up by the weekend, but we do have a severe threat, which is returning for this weekend. Of course, you can get my long-range forecast on my month-long blog. Also tonight at 10, we'll do the month-long forecast for the month of May. 60 tomorrow, 67 on Wednesday, 65 on Thursday, up to 73 by Friday, up to 81 by Saturday.
Looking forward to that month-long forecast tonight.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Doug. A correction to a story we brought you earlier. The victim in the crash in Nowata County, Oklahoma was Christopher Alvarado, not his wife, Coletta. She was taken to the hospital, treated for her injuries, and released. Still ahead, 2 Kansas City teens were murdered after leaving a religious service on Friday. Tonight, a community is left trying to figure out why it happened. A Kansas state lawmaker has been arrested and charged with battery for something that happened while he was substitute teaching. The Franklin County Sheriff says they've arrested State Representative Mark Samsel on charges of misdemeanor battery. The Wellsville, Kansas district isn't saying what happened. The superintendent says that's due to student privacy, employee privacy, and the ongoing nature of the law enforcement investigation.
There's going to be, situations in every community that they have to deal with, and we will pull together and support our students and parents through this process.
On Friday, Kansas Republican leadership released a statement about the incident, saying they were in the process of gathering information. The Muslim community in Kansas City remembers 2 teens who were shot and killed Friday night. These 2 teenagers, 15 and 16 years old, were killed after leaving Ramadan service around 11:30 that night. They were killed at 8th and Olive. Kansas City police believe the suspect, a 25-year-old, was killed by an officer yesterday just after 6 p.m. at Maple and East Missouri Avenue. Reporter Nick Starling spoke with the teen's teacher about this tragedy and how they'll remember their students.
They were amazing. We have had no complaints from them. They were not like troublemakers or something like this.
Ayman Hassan remembers the 2 teens he taught for several years.
I am shocked. I can't believe what happened. Exactly, yeah.
He describes them as smart, good characters, and had a passion for learning their religion.
Good guys, memorizing the whole Quran, knowledgeable, well-versed of Islam.
Here's video of them leading the prayers on April 30th. Hours later, they were both killed.
Both of them led the prayers, and they recited Quran verses related to what happened to them, about oppression, about how to avoid transgression, how to avoid hurting people. Murder is prohibited. Amazing.
Hassan doesn't know why these two young lives are no longer with us.
I don't know any reason, excuse, or justification for what happened.
But hopes there's ways to prevent this sort of violence from happening again.
I think this is there was a shortcoming in bringing them up, shortcoming in managing the community. There should be shortcomings. We should study these shortcomings and correct them.
Final check on the weather is next. Take time now to honor a local veteran. William G. Parker served in the U.S. Navy during the Vietnam War. He received the National Defense Service Medal, the Vietnam Service Medal, and the Vietnam Campaign Medal. His hometown, Lamar, Missouri, and we are proud to salute William G. Parker. He's tonight's four-state hero. You can learn about lots of other heroes, thousands of them from all across this area. You can also submit a hero of your own anytime. We're always looking for more veterans or currently serving service members to honor. Let us know about that person. Just drop us a line. It's very simple. It's KOAMnewsnow.com. Click on the link. Jordan Albee joins us now with a look at what's coming up on KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14.
Tonight at 9, going to have more on that groundbreaking for a new education center in Pittsburgh, a space to train future physicians and healthcare professionals. Plus, why most health experts now don't expect this country to achieve herd immunity. Also, the Roman Coliseum goes high-tech with some pretty cool features. We're going to show you that and more, of course, coming your way tonight. KOAM News at 9 on Fox 14.
Jordan, thanks. Debris from the famous Halley's Comet is going to light up the sky this week. Experts predict people will be able to see the Eta Aquarid meteor shower at some point between Tuesday and Thursday. They expect the most meteors to be spotted on Wednesday before dawn. The Eta Aquarid meteor shower comes from the debris trail of Halley's Comet. Edmund Halley discovered that comet back in 1705. It can usually be seen from Earth about every 76 years. Doug Hetty, of course, keeping his eye on the sky as always, and we're seeing some chances for rain, maybe thunderstorms ahead.
Yeah, we are going to get some showers and thunderstorms for us tonight. We may get some gusty winds, a little small hail, but I don't expect these to be strong or severe. Morning showers, a few thunder showers in the morning. High temp of only 60, so it's going to be a chilly day. 67 on Wednesday. Few showers Wednesday night, and then warming up with more storms by the weekend.
Thanks, Doug, and thank you for joining us. We'll see you right back here for KOAM News at 10. In the meantime, let's take care of ourselves and each other.